Welcome to Head Outdoors. Today we're going to do a little bank fishing in this creek. We're going to start here and work our way all the way down the bank and around the bend. In this creek there is pike, bass, rock bass, crappie, bluegill, and perch. This creek connects over to the main lake. This creek also runs up and over to another lake that's like 4 miles away. And this creek is actually really a spill off for these neighborhoods right here and some of the other neighborhoods. Today as I'm looking, you guys can see that the water is actually down, and it's kind of a drizzly, rainy day today. It's about 50 degrees out, with a moderate drizzle here and there. It's actually just lightened up here a minute ago. Now right here in this particular cove, a lot of bass come up in here and make beds in here and spawn, and then they leave. Come in here pre-spawn, I can catch bass all day. After the spawn, I cannot catch bass at this end of the creek. Bass fishing doesn't get good again until a lot of the slop here starts developing, and then I can start running my frogs across them. So today we're going to go ahead. I brought 2 lures down. Swim bait with an underspin, which is a 6 cents underspin, and bait chucking. Poured this fire crawl swim bait for me. I'm going to try that color here. This is a tannic colored water. So I brought out the Minimax black and blue bladed jig. These are both Shimano reels, and both of these are favorite rods. This is a fat glass rod, which I throw crankbaits and bladed jigs on, and this one is a Whitebird. These are both 7.2, medium heavy with fast tips. Now you can see it moving right there. That's telling me something. There's some fish up in there, probably trying to make a bed. So let's go ahead. Or the other thing that it could be is mudfish, dogfish, whatever you want to call them. Man, you hook into one of them, they can be quite the fight. And another thing, with a lot of these storms that have come through this year, there's a lot newer brush piles than there has been in the past. So let's go ahead and just give this a little wing over here. We'll see. It's pretty shallow right here. And again, if you guys are just joining our channel, please subscribe. We're going to have a lot more fishing videos. My name is Justin. Give it a good wing out there. And just kind of slow roll it through here. Man, I've caught 15, 17-inch crappie in here. Right here in this spot. They hit like a largemouth bass. It's pretty fun, actually. Just doing kind of a slow to medium spin. There's a lot of green slime in here, so it'll definitely mess with your spinners if you're using an underspin. So I see stuff hitting the tops, which is probably bluegill. Water's cold. My bait's cold. A few more casts, then we'll move down again, because I want to get to the better spots. Alright. Something's cleared something away right there. Looks like a bed. Toss that jig in there. Oh, here comes the rain. I don't know if I'll be walking all the way down where I want to. Turtles. Yeah, the wind's really starting to pick up. Painters. Bed. Looks like a bed to me. Can't tell if there's a fish on it. I don't have my fishing glasses on. Now I'm just gonna throw this swim jig a couple of times. Probably head back. There's one. Come right out of those weeds. Pike. Ooh, it's a decent bass. That. There you go. Caught on the swim jig. Good belly on that bad boy. Alright. Throwing it right up along the shoreline over there. Right up there. Alright, let's put this one back in. Nice fish. Yep, right up along the shoreline. Alright. So we moved down quite a ways and around the point here. And come in here without trying to fall in. Myself a little space here. Make some parallel casts to the shore. I'll start out right there, I guess. I almost wish I would have went without the spinner, because it's just getting hung up. If I'd have went completely weedless, this thing would be fantastic. That felt like a little tug right after I fell over that log. There it comes in. Caught slime. Caught slime and I need to reset my hook. Alright. Get a little tighter to the shore. That was one right there. Just missed him. God. Right there. Oh, seen it. It came after it. We're gonna run it through there again. Skin hook it a little better. I should have let it take it a little more. See the bubbles. Of course, you know. One more cast, then we'll move. Alright, now this is the spot that I caught two nice largemouth and had a big old pike come up and try to snatched my Mini-Max out of my hand. I was hoping the overcast would, draw in a bite or two. At this point, I don't see any reason to cut off and go down the other bend, which I've never caught a fish down that stretch. I've been doing this for 10 years. Ain't that weird? Never. Thank you. I'll start right there. Winging that bladed jig. Probably one of my favorite lures, but it's been out for a few years now and everybody's throwing it. So all the public lakes, the fish are becoming attuned, used to seeing it. When I go to private lakes, oh man, they just gobble it up. That bladed jig. It's almost every cast, every other cast. Literally, you guys, I'm going to be going there this season, and you guys will see. It's just ridiculous when the difference between. Got one. Got something, you guys. Oh, I had one. Lost it. I don't know if it was a big old bass or what it was. It came right up, shooting right up out of there. Oh, it's running through there again. I didn't have a chance to really set the hook. That time I did. Oh, you guys. That time I had a chance to set the hook and it came back for it. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. She came back for it, you guys. Look at her belly. I don't know if this is a male or a female, but what a fish. Came back for that Mini-Max. You guys seen her. I had her the first time. I'm gonna hook myself, put my rod and reel down. I didn't have my drag set. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that belly on her. Alright, we'll get you back in there. She's cold, so you can do your thing. There she goes. Right under that log. Hey, that was a nice fish. I almost brought my scale too. I think she's pretty close to a 3-pounder. Oh, she came back and hit it the first time. We'll replay it. got it. I didn't have my drag set. This is a new rod and reel that I've been using. First fish that I've caught on this setup. And I tightened my drag this time and she got it. I think she got more of the bait this time too. So, and when you're using glass rods, it might take you a second to get it to work.